So yes, I'm going to attempt to make a knife using this aluminium frying pan. Now I know an aluminium knife is not the best knife to make. That's why I'm doing it. Now I can't heat this up because it's going to melt. So I'm not going to go through the process that you would normally go through by making a knife. I've never made a knife before, but I've seen loads of people make knives and I thought, I really want to make a cool knife. Now this is kind of a practice kind of run because I want to mess about and see if I can actually get to a point where I can actually make a kind of a cool looking knife. Whether or not this is going to work out or not, I have no idea. Got a new apron thing. But I thought it might be kind of funky and a little bit weird and a bit stupid. So let's just see if this is actually going to work at all. right, so we're getting there with this bad boy. Frying pan knife. My little thingamajiggies haven't turned up to put in here. I've got the brass one here, which you can use to... Whoa, 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 what's going on? Stay, stay, stay. I've got the brass one, which you... Okay, so I've got this one, which you can kind of like, you know, use it to hang down with. What I'm going to need to do is improvise. Yep, I'm going to stick these bolts in it. I mean, it's not really a proper knife. It's not really usable anyway. So I just thought, really, this will be happy days. So I'll put these in here and then we can grind them off later. I think that's pretty much kind of like what we're going to do. So get that one in there like that. But obviously we're going to have to resin this up really first. So to seal this up, and then we can finish our... oh, what are they called? Oh, God, what are they called now? Sheafs. No, scafes. No, scarfs. No, slaffs. What? Scalps. I'm sure it begins with an S, although I might be wrong. Hang on. It's on the tip of my tongue. Scales. I knew it began with an S. Before we carry on with this funky looking knife made from a frying pan, I just want to say thanks to today's sponsor, Trade. Coffee! Ha! Happy days! I absolutely love coffee, as you know. And these guys said, how about we sponsor one of your videos and you drink some of our coffee? Alright then. Look! Smell that! Oh, that is beautiful. Whew. I just love drinking coffee. It just relaxes me and just makes me feel really good. And when these guys said that they wanted to sponsor a video and send me down some coffee, well, it was a no-brainer. I think we should try it. Oh, yes. Bit of milk. Woohoo! She's strong, just the way I like it. There's a bit of mess there. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Happy days. Oh, this is the Ivan Farm, New York. Gotham. Dark chocolate. Now that's why it's dark. Hickory and dark roast. This coffee is the freshest coffee you've ever tasted. Or I've ever tasted. Cheers for this coffee, Trade. It's awesome. So check this stuff out, guys. Trade are giving the first 100 people who click the link below 50% off your first coffee. Just click the link in the description below and use my code, which is pretty simple. It's just Nick Z. So thanks, Trade, for sponsoring this video. It's not very sharp. But then it's not really supposed to be, I suppose. I don't know whether that's my sharpening techniques or whether it's just aluminium doesn't really hold an edge very well. I've tried several different kind of like ways to sharpen this, but hasn't really come out very well. It's a little bit sharp, but it's not really. But it doesn't cut paper very well. But there we go, folks. The frying pan knife. Surprise! Might be a good fishing knife, although I'm not too sure if it will gut the fish very well. It probably won't even chop up a worm. But I had a bit of fun doing this because it was kind of interesting. I've never made a knife before, and I see lots of people make knives, and I thought to myself, I want to do something different. Let's make a knife out of a frying pan, but not just any frying pan, an aluminium one. I did speak to a few people before I made this, and they were like, no, Nick, just don't do it. That just made me want to do it even more. As you can see, I had to improvise because my little pins didn't turn up. I have ordered some, so I used the bolts, but that actually turned out quite well, actually, those bolts. So there you go. If you haven't got any pins, use some bolts. Obviously, we've got this one in there that turned up. That was the little brass one that obviously you can use to hang your knife up with. And got a bit of skateboard wood in there. Nowhere really to put my emblem. I probably should have kind of like maybe left a space there maybe to put my kind of like my logo or something, but yeah, I'm really gonna hang it up in the shop anyway. Really just memorabilia piece that I did this. Obviously I used the put a bit of a kind of like a pattern in there by banging it on the anvil with the hammer. But yeah, I mean overall it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I know everyone's gonna be screaming and going, oh my god, Nick, that isn't a knife, you can't use it. But I know, guys, I know. It was just an experiment and it was a bit of fun. Something to laugh at. Oh, don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Trade. Because they're giving the first 100 people 50% off. But you've got to use my link below and use my code NICKZ. Well, I hope you like this one, folks. It was a little bit of a weird one, but we like weird, don't we? I was really curious to see whether or not it actually was gonna work, and I think, as I say, overall it's turned out okay. It's not a usable knife, it's not a workable knife, you can't really cut anything with it, but I made it out of a frying pan, guys. A frying pan. So I will be attempting to make a proper knife, you know, like a fishing knife or something like that, out of proper metal. But first I'm going to do a little bit more learning. I'm going to watch a few more videos. I'm actually going to head on down to Alex Pole. Is it Alex Pole? He was at Maker Central and he's offered to kind of like take me in for a couple of days and show me how to make a knife properly. I just want to say thanks to all my new subscribers that have come over to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this weird and funky journey. Thanks to all my old subscribers. For those of you that are still with me, I really do appreciate all of your support that you've given me over the years, and it's absolutely amazing where the channel has got to, and I just can't thank you guys enough. Obviously you guys make the channel, and I really do appreciate all your comments, likes and dislikes. And I just wanted to say as well that I do read your comments, I do reply to a lot of them. And if you haven't received a reply to your comment yet, then I do apologise, but I do try and get around to them, but there are so many of them. And also the same goes for messages on Facebook and Etsy. I do reply to some of them. It is really hard to try to reply to all of them. Maybe in the future, if the channel grows, I can get myself a YouTube PA. But then the message wouldn't be really coming from me, so it's kind of a bit pointless. And as you know, I kind of like to personalise things and kind of make them my own. So that's it. I hope you have a fabulous, awesome, funky weekend. Don't go nowhere, because I've got some more funkiness heading your way soon.
Magnum.
Take care.